Hey, what is up and what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video with this time something we have been doing a long time ago, which is building castles. This thing is really little and small, but as you can see, not a lot of resources have been used. Obviously, only some oak, cobblestone and some spruce wood, and to top it a bit of we use a lot of andesite, which is really easy to come by in the very beginning. So I think it's really a survival friendly build, and I really do hope that you guys will follow this tutorial along and build this thing, because it's a bit of everything together. Really cozy. It has even like a little chimney, and in behind this thing even something to lift things up, which is really good. So I really do hope that you like this video, and yeah, I won't talk too much. Let's hop on right into this tutorial, shall we? Yes. I would recommend you to build something like this, or maybe a bit higher place, but otherwise something a bit flat. It doesn't need to be all that flat because you can play around with heights. But let's start with the left tower, which is here, and all you have to do is just build 3 like this, then 2 this way, 2 this way, and 2 this way. You have that little square right here. Then on the inside we put down 1 block, 3 gaps in between, 1 block. Then we do exactly the same, so just like a square. So we should get something like this. This is the gate, to be fair. So all you have to do now is build this one 4 blocks up. So it's 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then just finish the row like this, right? Then take a cobblestone stair, put it down like that. So we have a little entrance right there. Then the other parts, take the cobblestone and just build those 5 up instead of 4. So it should be 1 block higher than this row. So just like this. And then we do exactly the same on the other part. So right here, just build those 5 up. Alright, so really nice. Now you take some spruce wooden stairs, which I forgot to take in my inventory. You put them down like this. Then you take the... Well, actually, let's just do that everywhere. So we'll do the same right here. Right here. Right here as well. And back at the side as well. Then you put down the spruce trapdoors in between those stairs everywhere. And do the same exactly right here. And then on the sides, right here, on the outside, put down some trapdoors as well. Then take some wooden stripped oak wood. I forgot to take those as well. And then all you have to do is put down 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. And then we'll do exactly the same on both sides. So basically just repeat the same thing. So do it here, here, just like this. And then alright, once that is done, you can actually take those trapdoors like this, go on this side, and put them down this way, and then just open them up. So this way we have like a little nice crossing section right there. Then once that is done, really easy, just take those trapdoors and somehow just like put them all the way up like this, then close them in. And then if you want to, you can even take a spruce wooden door right here, remove those and put a door right there, or maybe, I'm not sure if that works better. I'm pretty sure you have to put it like this. Alright, so this way you can enter without any problems, and it looks kind of good with those things around. It looks kind of like it's a big door, right? And then all you have to do on the other side, once again, is just put down on this one, actually on this one, go 1 lower, and then take the cobblestone, go all the way like this, and then once again you do exactly the same with this thing. Just put those down like that. So this way we have a little walking section, right? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, please don't hate me, but I think it's better to actually put down a slab so that we can see this thing here. So I just discovered that, and then with this part also put down another slab as well, and then take the stairs once again like this, and here we go. And then what we need to do is take these spruce stairs, put them down like this. Really easy. Do that on both towers, so you actually copy the exact same thing as the other tower. So just only do one tower, just follow along. So you do this one, and then you do full block, and then one on top of that, right? And all you have to do is just follow the path like this, and then until the middle, go all the way down, just like this. And then you do exactly the same on the other part, so like that. Put down a stair like this, and put down one more slab like that. So basically this way we can just put down a slab right here and go all the way across like that, and maybe even take a stair like that and do exactly the same right here. So what we did is full block here and then stair right here, so we have little overhang right there. And then all you have to do is just follow this whole row like that and just rejoin the other side. Once again, as you can see right here, those are one higher, which means we only need to do this exactly the same as the other side, and go down and go like this, right? And then you just do the same, like copycatting this whole thing on the other side of the tower. So we'll just finish this tower right here. So all you have to do is now full block right here. Really easy, just put down a stair like this, then full block, stair, stair on top of this one, then a full block once again. And then once that is done, is that true? I think it is. Like this, and then you take the blocks right here all the way until one higher like that. Put down a single stair and you should get something like this. And after that, it's pretty easy. You just do the same on all those parts. So just one above like here. And then once again, what we did here was full block, stair, and then full block, and then once again just copy the other side as well, like we did there. So basically by just putting down this stair right here, let me see real quick. So one above, that's true, then the full block right here. And all we have to do now is put down a stair here, a stair here, and then just slabs on top of those, so that we get that long roofy tower right here. And if you want to, you can even put down one more here, just to finish up the thing. So only on this side, actually it's on both sides, so it's completely symmetrical. You do the same on the other tower. And then once that's done, all you have to do is take a oak wooden slab, then put one down here and just do this. So you do that on every single part right here. So like that, right here as well. So basically I'll just finish this tower up and then I'll catch you up later, right? But then almost forgot this one as well. And obviously we're gonna leave this one open to be able to walk through inside the wall. One more thing that I almost forgot is remove this one, build this one all the way up until here, do exactly the same on the other side. Basically build a pillar up like this, and you do the same here, so pillar up, and this one as well, pillar up, so that it looks a bit more reinforced there. But then we're not done, we put down those trapdoors like there, so they stick out a bit more than usual. And we do exactly the same right here. And then all we have to do is take those spruce fences, put down 2 of them like this, and 1 of them like that. So that we got like a bit more reinforced towers with a bit more detail. And then all we have to do is basically put down a trapdoor like this. Do the same right here. So we do it on only 2 sides, not on the inside. And of course right here we need to finish this one and open the gate like this. Boom. Put them down under the trapdoors. Just like that. So you have like that little overhang thingy, you know. So we have a bit more detail right here. And then once that is done, you can go ahead and take a stone slab. You can use another slab of your choice, of course. What I usually like to do is just like put down a slab like this or down like that. And then do exactly the same as we did before. So do 1 spruce fence gate and put down 1 more of those trapdoors. So we have a bit more detail to those walls, right? And then all you have to do is just follow along right here. So you go on the middle of the left tower. You go 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, 3, diagonal 1, 2, 3. Then we have this part. We go to the other side. We go from the middle once again. 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, 2, diagonal 1, 2, 3, diagonal back inside 1, 2, back inside diagonal 1. Then this one we go to side this time. 1 and 1, 2 like this. So we should get something like this. So those are the walls. Basically that we'll build around, but first I want you to build this main building. So what we're gonna do is start right here and we go 1 on the side, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go back here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those should be 5 by 5. So obviously if you go right here, you go 1, 2, so it's 2, 3, 4, 1 gap, 1. So it should be 5 once again, and finish this whole thing up. So this one right here until there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's like a square with 3 by 3 in the middle and 5 by 5 on the outside. And then all you have to do basically is start from this part, go 2 on the side, 2 on this side, and then go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then once you rejoin this row, you just basically rejoin this whole thing. So really easy right here. There we go. Now we have the schematics done, and let's start with the main building, shall we? So at this point we will start with the right building right here. So we already built 1 up, right? So all we have to do now is build it 4 up everywhere. So just go all around until this part. And go all around until rejoin the other part. So that's gonna be 4 everywhere. So this way we make a little rectangle. And then after that, really easy, all you have to do is start right here, put down a stair, 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 and stair, and go to the other side, stair, 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 stair. Then obviously just those trapdoors like we did before. Those are like the little things supporting like better than the spruce slab, as you can see. I think it's a bit too big. You do this, and all you have to do now is just build those 1, 2 up, every single pillar like this. Go all around, put down those trapdoors like this, and then on the other side as well. Basically just leave this one open because it's gonna rejoin this wall anyways. And all you have to do is do the same right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. And right here, all we have to do is 1, 2, 3. So this one is gonna be a bit higher up. And then you start right here, put down one slab like this, go all around like that, and then just go until you rejoin this row. And then starting from here, we'll just do this until we rejoin the middle of this section of the building, so which will be this gap right here, and we go back down right like that. And then exactly the same until this part, and then all you have to do is just wait right here, because we'll do something later on right there. And then all you have to do is basically finish the roof. So, and if you like to, just do that already, because it looks a bit better from the inside. Alright, and right now what we will do is take basically full blocks that will use slabs because it takes less inventory. Fill this one in, this one all the way in as well. Go to the other side, fill in the left side and the right side, and then just basically put down a stair like this. Or no, I'm sorry, for real, put down a stair like this. So we have that little window right there, stop the rain once again. It's really annoying. So that we have one window and not too many windows, because if we keep repeating those windows everywhere, it will look too symmetrical, and I usually don't really like that. And all you have to do right here is take this one, take a spruce fence, and then take some single slabs and put them like this. So we have a little opening right there, but I feel like it's quite alright. I like that. So what we do on this part is basically, should we open it? Yes, we should. So basically exactly the same we did before. Close this in so that we have a little window right there, just to have a little bit of difference. And I close this one in because there's no really particular reason to have a window right here, because you'll look against the wall, anything like that. And on this part you can actually look through the gates. I don't know, but I felt like that putting windows right here would fit the thing a bit better. So we have two windows right here, right? Now you have to do is remove those, take some trapdoors, spruce fence, and then all we have to do is remove this one actually, and then once again, if I can type it, take a stone slab. Where is it? Or andesite slab. I mean, they kind of the same, to be honest. And you just put them like this. You have two little windows right there, which I think adds a bit to the building, because we have windows there and a bit of windows right there. Yeah. So this one is gonna be the most tricky one. All we have to do is build all those things 7 up. So basically it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like this. So it should rejoin this part. And all you have to do is just finish this whole thing. So let me do that real quick. Alright, and right now we'll do exactly the same. We did the same technique, like the same style. We put down a stair like this, then we remove this one. It's gonna be the only one basically, just because it's rejoining this part of the roof. And we take the stairs, go to the other side. This one we're gonna leave it open for a bit right now, because we will need to do something special right there, which we'll see later on. And then once that is done, you just take the trapdoors just like we did before. And then all we have to take is some strict dark oak, strict spruce wood logs. That's it. Then we go on this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this one 6, basically. And then you do exactly the same on this part, so 4. So we should have something like this. And then once that is done, you just go like 4 here, 4 here, and 4 here as well. And then basically all we have to do is put down a stair like this, the same right here, and put down one more here. And then all we have to do is just follow the whole thing until, yes, you would never have guessed it, rejoin middle. And then all we have to do is put down stairs like this. So once that is done, you can basically just rejoin this whole roof all together and go a bit like this, right? And then all you have to do basically is do the same right here. Oops. And once again the same right here as well. This one as well, until we actually finish this whole roof, basically. And of course, rejoin those. Do this, and go like this, and go 1, 2, 3. We go 3 as well, and every time we put down one more like this until we are at this part. And then right there, you put down 2 slabs. And it's gonna be the middle for the flag later on. So it should look something like this. Alright, and now take these spruce trapdoors. Put them down there. Take these spruce wood strips, however you call it, I don't know. The strips spruce wood. It's really hard to pronounce. Then you put down a stair like this. Go like that, boom and boom. And then all we have to do is take an oak fence, just like this. Take some oak stairs, put them like that. And then one log there, one log there. Then you can do whatever you would like to, like a full block or stair. And again, just you fill in this little gap right there. And then we can take the spruce fence gate, a single spruce stair. It's something I never did, but actually I kind of like this design. Looks like it's holding this thing right here, and we have like some shutters from above that we can maybe shut down later on. I don't know, but I thought it was a nice little detail. And then we have at this part, we have something really interesting, and which is we put down the spruce stairs like this, and then actually did we? Yeah, we did. We take the oak stairs like that. Or should we go like this? I think, yeah, just like that. Yeah, just like that. And then what's really interesting is that I will show you after. This time we will actually copy paste all those windows one after one by putting down those things, and then one spruce trapdoor, because as you see, it's looking quite like some sort of cannon thing, right? Like they're shooting cannons. And if you prefer the windows to be like this, to have a bit more depth on the above, you can do something like this as well. Looks like it's kind of like sticking out, and it looks like some people are taking those guns and just shooting out of those holes. I don't know about you, but I think it's a pretty nice detail. And if you want to, you can even like put down a trapdoor right here and put down a lantern there to be able to clear out the way all around this thing. Then what we will do is take some of those cobblestone just full blocks, and then we have to do is go 1, 2, 3, You can play around with that, but most of the time I do 4 or 3. So it's 3 here, 3 here, then we can go like 4 here, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and maybe, yeah, 4 right here. So we have like a bit of difference there, right? We can do exactly the same at the other side. So basically this one cannot go higher than 3 if we have those trapdoors right there. So we'll go like 4 right here, 3 here, 3 here, maybe 4. A bit less of those 4s, I guess. Sometimes you can just like play around. You can do 3 in a row even if you want to, and then 1 big pillar, then 3, and then big pillar, then do 3 once again, and maybe 4 here. So we have something like this. So it doesn't really matter how you do it, if it's 3 or 4, but as long as you have like some of those sticking out a bit. So right now we have our whole base like protected and stuff like that, right? But now we have to start at this part right here. This one was kind of hard to remember, but I think it's putting down a full block here. Remove this one, put down 2 more stripped oak wooden logs. Once that is done, you can put down a spruce fence, oak stairs, I think, yes, like this. And then you take this block, you go this way until the middle, go all the way down until right here. Then all we have to do is take stairs, put down 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, I mean, 1 like this, 1 like this, turning all the way around, 1 down here, then a single slab, just like that, and then take the log and rejoin this whole part, finish it up like that, fill this one in, and then if I should be right, we should actually put down 1 more stair right here. Maybe a bit better like this, yeah, just to change the things a bit up. And then all we have to do is put down a spruce fence right here. And then what we're gonna do is take some spruce wood, put it down, I think right here, I'm pretty sure, 4 and 5. And then all we have to do is put down those grindstones all the way into here. So we have 4 of them. Then we take some iron bars, and all we have to do is go 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So 3 down. Take some rails. Oh, I'm really happy if I do remember this one. Remove this block right there, and then all we have to do is finish this one up. So all we have to do is put it down like that, and then what we want is to rejoin this part, but we can see a gap right here. So all we have to do is just fill it in just like that. Take a cauldron, put it down. Oh no, almost did that, oopsie. We take a oak fence, put 1 down here, and then we can put down the cauldron right there. So it looks like it's actually taking the thing above, and they can hold it up like this. And maybe even if you want to, you could add like something like this, like it looks like it's a rope or something like that, but I don't really like it because it's different from the iron bars. And if you do that with iron bars right there, it will look a bit odd, but it's all up to you. I think that it looks good enough like this. And then all we have to do after this is go ham like that, so that it looks like it's holding this thing, because otherwise obviously it would be a bit heavy if you didn't have that. And maybe just you make it like it's just fixed to this little thing right here. We can put down a spruce trapdoor, like it's holding the log to be able to hold like heavy things. So I think that those details looks really good on buildings because it had so much lore to it. It looks like they're taking like resources easily like above upstairs right here, which is something really good, I guess. And then right here, I think that we're not going to do a lot of hard work or putting a lot of big windows. I think we're just gonna stick with the spruce wooden planks and just fill in those hole gaps. And if you would like to, you could potentially like put down one window there, but oh, there's also like one thing we could do is remove those. We can take some of the slabs, stair facing this way. It's like a really easy trick to make like really small windows to make it look a bit better looking. Is by doing something like this. Then you go like that. Then you do something like this. But now you're wondering, yeah, it's not looking good because obviously we will need something right here, just like some sort of window, something like this, because otherwise it's just like there for nothing, right? So we have a little window right there, little window right here. It looks really good, and yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. So now the only problem is that this building is looking way too old, you know, like we could have built this like way early, not for the spruce trapdoors, but look, this cobble is just like bland and the same looking. But I understand in the beginning that you shouldn't have too many resources, so I would recommend you coming back later while you're playing survival and basically just removing a lot of those blocks and just putting down some andesite, and especially more andesite on the upper top of those towers, for example. So we can remove like 2 blocks right here, maybe 1 here, then 3 blocks right here. So we have a bit of difference, as you can see. And right, it's too symmetrical, so we can just play around with that. But we want this castle to look a bit more smooth, if you ask me. And one easy way to do it is just like remove blocks all around. So I will do that real quick to every single block everywhere. Just repeat the same process everywhere a bit. But as you can see, it's looking already way better than it was before, just by replacing some of those blocks and making it more smooth looking. Alright, and one more thing we can do now that we have everything fixed up, as you can see it's looking way better already, is by taking some cobblestone stairs and some cobblestone slabs, and you can just go around and put down some stairs like facing this way or this way, maybe like 2 of those slabs like this, 1 here, maybe even 3 sometimes, and you put down a stair sometimes, and you go all the same like all around, you do some stuff like this. So you just play around a bit basically, just to make it look like this wall is a bit more like stick together and it's not really that supported, but a bit more supported. As you can see, it's more like some castle that is right at the start somewhere. So it should look like a bit like someone tried to build real quick a castle. You can even sometimes just take out one of those things. It's all possible. You can even like sometimes just leave 1 gap here in between and do stairs like this, you know. So just go a bit all around, and once that is done, I will show you the next step that you can also implement with this step. You can just play around a bit, guys. It's really easy to do this stuff. It's just all randomizing the stuff, but knowing where to put those things. So basically maybe like 2 here, and then we go like this, and this one a bit higher, maybe 2 here, and then you can even do like a little stair right here. Then I feel like it's a bit too bland, so we do something like this. And as you can see, it's working pretty well, and we already done through it. Took me what? Not a lot of time, right? And once that is done, all we can do now is just put down maybe some of those leaves. Don't overdo this because it will look a bit off, and try to be careful while putting down those things, because obviously as you can see here, they can jump around. So the next step I want to show you to prevent that is maybe taking, let's see, instead of those, you can take some slabs, stone slabs or andesite, whatever. You can put them like randomly on this wall, as you can see, so we have a bit of variation as well. And right here, as you can see, nothing can jump in instead of spiders. So just play around a bit with those things. Bit of more bushes right there. And obviously it's not looking really great on a flat area, this castle, but if you implement that on nature, we can even like right here like make it look really overgrown. So we can do something like this, put way more leaves than you should put in the first case, and then we can do that a bit everywhere around, right? So two here. Once again, make sure nothing can jump in. So for example, we can do something like this right here, slab here, slab here. Don't overdo it, of course, just sometimes leave one gap open, and then we can do one more leaf maybe right here just for a little tiny bush. That's not it, because what you can do also is maybe remove the ground around or use the surrounding for it. I want to put this one here, and you can just go all around. You can add a bit of maybe a pond, because on this part what I felt like is it was not really well protected because it's only a wall, right? It's quite big. So what I was thinking is maybe making a big pond just here, removing some of those blocks, and then all we have to do after this is obviously just put down the water down. So we should fill this in quite quickly. Making it a bit more like going around, and on the places I feel like it's a bit too shallow, I can add a bit of water as well. As you can see, it looks already way better with the water around it. And then that's not it. You can even, where the water is, maybe put down some of those large ferns, and then even, it's something I really like, is lilacs. So you can basically put down some of the lilacs as well, just next to those large ferns. Adding a bit of color adds a lot of detail to this castle, and we can do the same a bit here, but maybe less occupied than before. You can bone meal the areas as well, remove a bit of the flowers so that it's not too bright of color, you know. And right here we can even put down maybe a flower so that we add a bit of detail to the building as well, right? Then let me see real quick. Yeah, there's one more thing we can do. We can put down one of those banners right here. I choose red, but you can add like your own design of banner. Like obviously this one is not looking really good, but it's just like to show you what you can potentially achieve. So as you can see, it's looking really good. But there's something I forgot to do as well, is taking some fences, those oak fences, and then some slabs, some spruce slabs, and some spruce stairs. Because what we can do now is put down those slabs all around like this. Then we can take the oak fences, and where needed on the corners we can put down those fences. Take the stairs, go like that, and then we can put down one slab, And now we can actually walk around the wall, and we can do exactly the same at this very part right here. So just go around, really easy, like this. Once again, put down the fence right here, maybe one right here to support it, and maybe one more right here, and then once more some stairs to be able to go up at this place. So right here we have one more wall. Well, you look at that. And then to access the towers, we can actually do exactly the same. So basically you can do this if you want to, or leave it just open and take a door. I will leave it open just because otherwise it will be a bit too much wood. And then we can do something like this. And then we can take some ladders, and we can put them against here to be able to access through here. We can even put down a door right here and a door right here and do exactly the same. So putting down those ladders, and once more a door right here. So we have multiple access to the towers, the wall, which looks really good in my opinion. You could add some lanterns as well wherever needed, and of course you can add a door right here. I'm not gonna do the interior unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure you can come around with some of those designs. There's plenty of room inside right here, so by using some stairs or ladders you could maybe potentially find out something that will look quite good for this building. But yeah, there's one more thing I want to add actually. Let me see if that's possible. So for adding like the last little bit of detail, if you want to make it look like someone is living here, like using this as an actual house, you can do something like this. Put down some of those cobblestone things, so it's like 1, 2, 3 on the third row. You remove the third block, and the same on the fourth row, and then all you have to do basically is just put down maybe like one stair like this. We can put down a campfire. I don't like to build those really high up usually, because I feel like otherwise it will tower up a bit too much, especially for builds that are a bit smaller. And then all we have to do is basically, it's well known, you can take a wall. I would take an inside wall because I feel like it's a bit cleaner. You put it on top of it, and there you have it. You have like a little nice looking chimney, and if you look from like far away, you can see that actually someone is living there. So it's like a house slash castle, which looks pretty good. And the reason why I added the chimney at this place is because we don't have a lot of details right there. We do have like a tower right here and a gigantic gate, to be honest, for such a small build right here. So this way you can even add like the cornfield here or anything like that. Add a bit of storage into this thing. Should be the storage slash defense tower, and this more living area house, you know, where the guy lives. And maybe we can add some dummies right there to train on. There's plenty of tutorials about those. But I hope you did like this video, guys, because if you did, leave a comment because it helps me a lot, obviously. And let me know what you thought about this one. It's a bit different than something I usually build. It's a bit more like freestyle than those straight buildings, but it's something I really like, because if you look like from those corners like this, look, it looks really good, especially if we would use like some shades, but looks good on anything anyways. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. Let me know what you think about it. You can even take a shovel. Something also forgot to do. Let's take a shovel, and since we put down those things right there, we can easily like shovel like a little road going all the way right here. And then if you take some bone meal, I'm gonna do that real quick. Look, it looks a bit overgrown, and this castle looks really inviting to go inside of it. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, goodbye.